Hi and welcome to today's vlog. Today I thought I would share kind of a mixed haul of stuff. So yeah, it's just basically a haul of crap that I bought. So let's get into it.
She likes oversharing with outfits and swearing, admiring her tats while she plays with all her cats. Her disability gives her superpower, agility to holiday and live the right way.
So we have just got back from a week, well, 5 nights away in Blackpool, where we visited my brother and my new baby nephew. I haven't introduced you properly to my baby nephew yet, but I did mention him in a previous vlog where I told you sort of what's going on in my life lately. But he was born in October. I did a haul not long ago where I shared the baby gifts that I'd got for him. So basically we went up to Blackpool to visit. We did buy clothes and boring things like toothbrushes and sweets, so I'm not going to show you any of those. I'm just going to show you some of the more like fun stuff that we got. I mean, I got memory foam insoles. You don't care about that. Although if you do, if you want to, you know, if you want me to show you a super boring haul one day of just boring stuff I buy, let me know. Anyway, let's get into it. So this is from all different shops. If I can remember where I got it from, I will tell you. But yeah, here we go. So one of the places we went to is Maxx. Neil was really lucky in Maxx and was able to get himself a bunch of new jumpers and some jeans and stuff that he likes. I wasn't so lucky. I found a sweatshirt and crop top, which were quite cool, which, you know, follow me on Instagram because I always share my questionable outfit choices on there. But I did find these. So these are like blind boxes. I have already opened these. They come in like a plastic baggie, but basically they're like blind bags with tiny shoes in. So they're called Real Littles things you love made micro shoes. Now from what I can gather, there's a bunch of different ones of these, but these are shoes. So I saw them, I wanted to know what they were like, I bought them. So this is what you get in the box. It's wrapped up, I have already opened these. And it's wrapped up in like this pink stuff, and then you basically get like a pair of tiny trainers. It's just a pair of tiny trainers. These ones came with a spare shoelace as well. It's just, oh no, it didn't come with a spare shoelace. So yeah, they're just like tiny trainers. Well, absolutely pointless. I don't need these, but I thought they were adorable. And I reckon these would fit, they'd probably be too big for a Barbie if I'm honest. But yeah, tiny trainers. So that was what was in one box. This is the other box. Pink tissue paper, and then inside is just a tiny pair of trainers. These ones, as you can see, are a bit more sporty. And I did keep the little leaflet so you could see the other tiny shoes you can get. Get that opened. So this is like the little leaflet that tells you all the different shoes you can get. Some of them are really cool. There are like 3 pairs of roller skates, which I would absolutely love. I mean, I don't know that I'm ever gonna see or buy these again. But if I did, I would like to get the roller skates. So yeah, that was one of the things I picked up in Maxx. I also picked up some like crisp type things, cracker crisp things that were made out of black-eyed peas, I think they're made out of. And they were really tasty. Neil said they tasted like spicy cardboard. I quite like them. So that was what I got in Maxx. I also got this. I think Maxx is really good for beauty stuff. I think you can pick up some really good, cool beauty stuff there. You can actually, you have to look through it because a lot of the makeup and stuff has been like fingered and it's all a bit gross. But you can pick up some real good beauty buys. Neil got a bunch of like men's skincare stuff, but these are just sort of those hydrogel patches, and they're just in a little tub like this. Oh, which I've just spilt everywhere. Fuck. So yeah, these are just like under eye patches. I like stuff like this. I like beauty products that are easy to use. So yeah, I always have a look when I'm in Maxx for like beauty products, because yeah, you can grab some really good stuff in there. These are £7.99. It says a recommended retail price is £9.18 and these were £7.99. Like I said, Neil got some really good stuff in TK Maxx. I wasn't so lucky, but I'm excited to give these a go. My skin is quite bad at the minute, as you can see. I'm really suffering with eczema around my face, which isn't great. But yeah, that was the next thing. The bag's not sort of in any real order, so I won't be able to show you stuff grouped together from where we bought it. It's just kind of as I'm pulling it out of the bag, I'll tell you where it came from. So next up are some Sylvanian family blind bags. We took my nephew to Smyths so he could pick some toys, and he did choose his own. Based on facial expressions, he chose his own toys, and I was allowed to choose some toys too, so I went for these blind bag Sylvanian family forest friends. I've had the little sort of sea life ones before and they were really cute, and I think some of the babies you can get in here are adorable. I'm not going to open them now. I don't know, I've got a bunch of blind bags in here, and if opening blind bags is something you'd like to see, let me know. I'm excited to open these. I love Sylvanian families, they're so cute. So I'm excited to open these Forest Friend blind bags. Next up, we went to a place called Freeport, which is a bit like an outlet village. So it's got a bunch of outlet shops there. And one of the outlet shops that they had there, alongside a Cadbury shop where we did buy some chocolate, they did have a Body Shop outlet. So I bought a couple of bits in the Body Shop. I got this little, like a lip balm thing. It's supposed to be kiwi flavour, which I wish I'd known at the time because I hate kiwis. But there we go. So that, I think, I can't remember how much everything. It was like 15%. I think the more you got, the more discount you got. But yeah, I got this little lip balm. Then I got these two, well, they're called multitasking colour crayons. You can use them for blush, lip liner, eyeliner, whatever you like really. You could draw, I guess, just draw patterns on your face with them, but I got this reddy coloured one and this like grey black one. I don't usually wear makeup that often, but I did notice the other day that I don't have an eyeliner, so I thought these would be quite useful, especially as you can use them for other things. And then I also got a new cuticle pen. I did pick one up recently from my nail salon, but it leaked everywhere, which was a bit of a nightmare. So I picked up this almond one, and it's got one of those cuticle pusher things on the end, which I won't be using. Cuticle oil, lovely. Standard stuff. So that was what I got in the Body Shop. Next up, I think these came from B&M or Home Bargains. Looking at the stickers on them, they came from B&M. These came from B&M. Slimes. This is like a foamy slime. And this is a fluffy slime. I love slime. I find them quite good, like, sorry, the cat's come to visit. I find them quite good anxiety tools, so I'm looking forward to getting these two slimes out of the box. This one is out. Hey buddy. This is, it never dries out, and it's super light. And I think it says it's got a great scent. Hey bud. It says it's got a great scent as well, so I'm excited to try this. And it's got like confetti in the top that you can smush into it, so it's going to be quite sensory, which I think is cool. And then this is just a fluffy slime, which seems like a lot of fun, so I'm excited to get these out of the packet and play with those. So those came from B&M. This little blind baggie also came from B&M. I've had a couple of these, and they've got basically miniature Funko Pops in them. It's just a blind bag with a miniature Funko Pop in. You can get these in Smyths, and they come in different versions. There's Marvel ones, there's Disney Princess ones, and then there's these bog standard just Disney ones. And yeah, they're just basically teeny tiny pop vinyls, and I think they're sweet. I like stuff like this. I like miniature things, so these were fun. So that came from B&M as well. I love B&M. It's got all sorts of like stuff. There's all sorts of stuff in B&M, so I love it. We popped into Primark. The Primark in Blackpool is not great. Oh, come on, pal. Come on. Don't stand on that. All right, Captain Destruction's on the table. Get off the table. There we go. Primark in Blackpool is not great Primark. I don't particularly like it. I did pick up a dress, and did I get something else in there? I was looking for pyjamas, but I think I picked up a dress, and I think that was it. Neil got some pyjama shorts because he needed new pyjama shorts. And I just saw these near the till. They're just like reusable cleansing pads. They're in fun colours, and every so many weeks I say to myself, right, I'm going to really up my skincare game. I said that to myself when I picked these up. I'm yet to up my skincare game, but at least I'm ready should I decide to do that. Next up, this came from Home Bargains. It's a Mickey and Friends bath jelly. It's wrapped in foil at the minute, so I don't want to get it out and show it to you, but it says it's a blueberry flavour, and I think it's going to be like the jelly bath things that Lush released. So yeah, I think that's quite fun. It says how to use. The jelly soap can be used whole or broken into pieces in the bath or the shower. Massage directly in over wet skin to create a lather and rinse well. Place back in the container after use. So yeah, they sound exactly like the Lush bath jellies. It's just basically shower gel in jelly form, which is, who doesn't want that? That sounds fun. So that came from Home Bargains. We bought a load of sweets in Home Bargains as well. I like to stock up on sweets every so often, and Home Bargains and B&M are a great place to do that. These Play-Doh pens also came from Home Bargains. It says they're just metallic markers. I don't know what they're going to be like. Neil wouldn't let me get the like 6 foot of Play-Doh tube, which looked amazing. It was just like a big long tube of Play-Doh tubs. Neil said I couldn't have that, so he did let me have these Play-Doh coloured pens instead. So yeah, I love stuff like this. I love metallic markers. I think these are going to be a lot of fun. So yeah, those came from Home Bargains as well. Next up, we visited the cat cafe on Monday, and there will be a separate vlog coming about my second visit to the cat cafe. And if you haven't already watched my first visit to the cat cafe, go and watch that. Anyway, opposite the cat cafe in Blackpool, there is like a second-hand bookshop. It also sells second-hand DVDs and like console games, and it's got like hundreds and hundreds of PS1, PS2, PS3, really old games that you've sort of not seen for years for sale. And it's got loads of second-hand books, and it's also got like new books in there as well, but like 4 or 5 of the same books. So I guess what like Waterstones or Smyths couldn't sell, they sell them onto these smaller shops that then sell the books on for like a much reduced price. So I bought a few bits and pieces in there, including this word search book, which I love a word search. I quite often will sit and do a word search. So yeah, these little word search books are great. So this one was £1.50. I picked up a copy of The Wonderful Wizard of Oz because I don't have a copy of this. I've never read the book and I want to give it a go, so for £2 seemed a great chance to buy The Wonderful Wizard of Oz. The next book I bought was a second-hand book, and this was The Woman in Black, the sequel. So this is written by Martin Waits. It's called The Woman in Black, the sequel, Angel of Death. The Woman in Black is one of my favourite books. I think it's a great book. It's by Susan Hill and I love it. Really like it. So I think they made a second film of this. Oh yeah, they did. So it says originally published in 1983, Susan Hill's The Woman in Black has sold over 500,000 copies. As a play, it's been shown to packed theatres around the world since 1989, and is currently the second longest running play in the history of the West End, after The Mousetrap. I did not know that. It says the film was released in 2012, starring Daniel Radcliffe, and it has become the highest grossing UK horror film of all time. Oh, didn't know that either. Its sequel, The Woman in Black, Angel of Death, is scheduled for release in 2014. So I assume that this sequel, written by someone else, so not Susan Hill, I assume, yeah, it was written in 2013. So this was written prior to the film. So I guess the film is based on this book. And it's just sort of taken from Susan Hill's original idea. So, like I said, I loved The Woman in Black. So I'm excited to read that. Next up is just another cheapy puzzle book. This is a crisscross book, and again, big fan of crisscrosses. There where you have to fill in the words and work out what the other words are. Yeah, I love a crisscross. And then the last book I bought is The Girl in the Walls, which is a hard copy for £4, which is a bargain for a hard copy. And yeah, there were like quite a few copies of this, and as I say, I think they just, once they can't sell them in the chain bookstores anymore, they sell them to these indie ones who sell them off for cheap. So I thought this was a bit of a bargain, and it sounded really good. Tense and terrifying it is described as, so I'm excited to read The Girl in the Wall. So speaking of big chain bookstores, we also popped into Waterstones. It was chucking it down. We were killing time before the Blackpool Tower opened, so we nipped in Waterstones, which is basically right opposite the tower, and I picked up a couple of books in Waterstones. I haven't read a book for ages though. I don't know what makes me think I'm suddenly going to start reading again. I go through phases with reading, and I haven't read a book for a really long time. So maybe one of these books will kickstart me into read. I haven't even started my Goodreads challenge for this year yet. Terrible. Anyway, the books I bought in Waterstones are The Beholders, which again is like a gothic horror book. Seems quite good. I picked up this book, Clara and Olivia by Lucy Ash. Perfect Twins, Perfect Victims. A wonderful eye-opening debut, apparently. So that was the next book I picked up, and then I picked up this book, which says it is a gripping, gutsy, gory mashup of domestic horror and dark humour, which sounds right up my street, and it's called Mother Thing, and it is by Ainsley Hogarth. So yeah, those 3 books came from Waterstones and cost, I don't know, like 4 or 5 times the price as all the other stuff we bought in the indie bookshop. I will drop my Goodreads link below so you can follow along with all the books I read when I do start to read again. So next up we popped into HMV. It's been years since I was in a HMV, and I thought it was really funny how it basically doesn't really sell CDs and DVDs anymore. It sells just like stuff. I mean, really cool stuff. I bought some really cool stuff in HMV. But yeah, it just kind of sells stuff now. Weird. So yeah, HMV was another shop opposite the Blackpool Tower that we popped into to keep dry, out of the rain, and to kill time before the Blackpool Tower opened. So this is what I bought in there. So first up is this giant dot-to-dot book. I've had a few of these in the past. I've had like a Landmarks one and an art one and a Cats one, and they're sort of just huge 1000 dot-to-dots. This one though is Join the Drag Queen. So this is a dot-to-dot book of drag queens, and I am so excited about this. Some of the drag queens featured are in here, and we've got drag queens like Latrice Royale, Courtney Act, Davina De Campo, Adore Delano, who's one of my favourites, Jodie Harsh, Bianca Del Rio, Raja, Raven. Just, yeah, I am so excited to join the dot-to-dot drag queen. So yeah, this came from HMV, which, I mean, it stocks Truffle Shuffle t-shirts now. It's the weirdest shop now, and like all the CDs and DVDs and stuff were upstairs. It's bizarre, but like, I don't own any CDs anymore. I don't think I own any DVDs either. We haven't got a DVD player other than the games consoles, and we certainly haven't got a CD player. So I can see why HMV's had to kind of like, I don't know, change the way they work almost. The next thing I picked up was this. It was £3 reduced to £2.79, and it is a washi tape dispenser. Now I use washi tape when I'm doing diamond painting, so I thought a dispenser was just a great little idea. I was wondering why it was rattling, but it's where I put some shells that I collected on Fleetwood Beach in the box to keep them safe. I assumed, stupidly, I didn't read the box at all, but I assumed it came with these Pastel Rainbow washi tapes. It doesn't. You have to put your own washi tapes in it. It does say on the box that washi tapes aren't included, but I didn't realise that. So anyway, it comes with this. Well, yeah, it's a washi tape dispenser. It's kind of self-explanatory. You have to unscrew this bit. You thread your washi tapes onto it, pop it back into place, which I'm cat-handed, pop it back into place, and then this sort of serrated edge cuts your washi tape to size, and I think this is going to be really useful because, like I said, I do use washi tape for my diamond paintings, and I use it for other bits and pieces too. So actually I'm excited to load her up with washi tape. So I thought that was a fun little buy. And then the last thing we got in HMV was one of the most amazing things I've ever seen. One thing about me is that I love neon colours. I'm obsessed with neon colours. I just think they're so much fun. Neon colours bring me joy. So I saw they had lots of these neon mugs, and they all had like slogans or funny things on them. And then I saw this one, and I knew, if you know me, you will know that this was just the perfect mug for me to get. So this is it. It is neon yellow. It has this huge doodle of a penis on it, and hey buddy, you coming up? It has a huge doodle of a penis on it, and I just think it's amazing. I bought this for at home, and I'm kind of gutted that I didn't buy one for work as well. Not necessarily a woolly mug, they had much more offensive ones there that I could have got. It was £9.99, and I just think it's the greatest mug of all time, and I am so excited to use it. When I was growing up, you used to see people doodled penises everywhere, and I don't think you see that many doodle penises anymore, and I think we've lost that. Along with white dog poo, I think we've really lost the art of a doodle penis. So I think this is just one of the best mugs I've ever seen, and I'm excited to drink tea out of it. Next up are a couple more bits I got in Smyths, and these are some of the Miniverse balls. I love the Miniverse balls. Like I said earlier, I love miniature things. I love things that have been made miniature. Like, I'm obsessed with dolls' houses. It is, I guess, my bucket list, my ultimate dream would be to own my own doll's house, like a proper one that I could decorate, because I'm just obsessed with miniature things. So anyway, I love the Miniverse balls. These are some new ones, and they are Miniverse appliances, and you make like mini appliances, and I can't wait to make, like, I don't know, like, if you look on the box here, there's like a cafe style juice dispenser, and there's like a coffee machine, and yeah, I can't wait to see what is in this Miniverse tub. I did also pick up a couple of the classic Miniverses, so they're like little ones. This is from series 2, and it is the Miniverse Make It Mini Food series, and then I got one from the old series 1, this is series 2 cafe series, Miniverse Make It Mini Food, and these are like fun cafe foods, like fun smoothies, just stuff you'd go get in a fun cafe, I guess. So those are my 3 Miniverse blind balls, and I'm excited to open these. I've got a bunch to open actually, but you need sunlight to cure them, and we've not really had any. So I am hoping to get all these cured as we start to get into the warmer months. I'm not going to open them now, but like I said, if you are interested in seeing me open some of these blind bags, let me know, and I might do a vlog where I open the blind bags. We'll see. I've got 2 things left to show you. This one came from Smyths as well. I love Smyths, I love toys. This is another cutie reveal, like blind box style thing, although you kind of have a good idea of what's in these. It could be one of these, and you sort of know from the colour on the top what you're getting. I really wanted the cat. I still really want the cat, but they didn't have the cat in Smyths, so I think we went with the pink bunny because I thought that was kind of the nicest on here. But I would really like the cat. Anyway, this is like a blind box kind of Barbie thing. You open her up and there's a Barbie doll inside, basically. She comes with 10 surprises, so you get like a outfit, and I think if I remember correctly, these will colour change as well. You should get a fully poseable Barbie doll in here, so like dressed as a furry. Who doesn't want a Barbie doll dressed as a furry? So yeah, that is my last purchase from Smyths. I've got one last thing to show you, and we picked this up in the outlet village in Freeport, and it was a card shop. I can't remember what card shop it was. like one of the big chain card shops. It was their outlet shop, and they had a bunch of the Disney Tradition Showcase Collection boxes on sale. And we've got a couple of these. We've got a Dr. Facilier one, who's really cool, and we've got a Robin Hood one. Now, when we bought the Robin Hood one, we were in two minds about whether we should buy the Maid Marian one at the same time. We didn't, because they weren't that cheap, and we couldn't really justify it. So we went with just the Robin Hood one, because that's like mine and my husband's favourite film. So we saw this in this outlet shop for like less than half the price. It was a really good price. It was on sale because it's an outlet store. So we decided it was fate, and we were meant to have her to reunite them. We got the Disney Traditions and get her out the box. Maid Marian figurine. Like I said, we've already got the Robin Hood one, and she will just go perfectly with them when we reunite them. Yeah, that was the last item I bought, the Maid Marian Disney Traditions figurine. And I'm excited to pop her downstairs with Robin Hood. So yeah, she was the last thing I purchased. I say Neil bought all these things for me. Yeah, it's going to take me a while to pay him back in instalments, but there we go. That is my Blackpool trip haul. Obviously, like I said earlier, we bought some other bits and pieces. Like we bought some sweets and crisps and stuff like that in Home Bargains and B&M's. I bought some blister plasters. I bought toothbrushes. You don't want to see any of that stuff. So this is just the fun stuff I get. Although these are the plasters, if you're interested. So yeah, that is my haul. It was a bit random. There's a little bit of everything here, but I think there's some really fun stuff that I'm excited about. I'm very excited about the dot to dots, and I think my favourite thing is probably the mug. So I'm excited about the mug. But yeah, I'm excited to open the blind boxes and just see what I got in those. And I'm going to go and fill up my washi tape dispenser now. So yeah, that was my haul. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you do want to see me open the blind bags, if that's something you're interested in. I love opening them, so if you want to see that kind of thing, let me know. So yeah, that is it from me for this video. Thank you as always for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you soon in another video.